I enjoyed watching you on Love Island, so happy to talk to you about it. Now, JaNa, in her
Yeah.
intro, she said that she was looking for a quiet and obedient man. Would you say you fit that bill or no?
I'm not really quiet. I feel like she wanted me to just open up faster than what I'm used to. That's all. So
Yeah. Everyone wanted to talk about your height, including like the cast intros and everything. They had you go, and then they had Cordell go, and he was repping for the Short Kings. Um,
yeah.
how did you feel about the comments about your height and basically it being framed that way?
I feel like I'm more than just height. I got I play basketball. I got a whole business degree, so you don't really hear that side of the things, everything. But I'm not just all height. But it's just So this is one of the things. It's not it's all good.
Yeah, what do you wish Love Islander fans got to see about you?
Just like my real personality. Like, I'm a really funny dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, just my real personality. I just feel like it was just kind of like, because even when I look back and watch it, kind of like I just was dull or something, But I don't know.
Well, we can tell that you did have some deeper conversations with JaNa because later, when she's weighing her options, she said the difference was that you were family oriented while Connor was. Honestly, I forget what the other thing was. So, like, how did family come up in your conversations?
I mean, we had a lot of deep conversations. I didn't really see none of them on there, so
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. I was kind of confused about that as well.
Got it. Got it. What was your physical type? Because you talked about you love outgoing, adventurous women, but you didn't say a physical type, and I'm very curious what that is.
Physical, I like natural bodies. You know what I'm saying? Women that's natural, confident in themselves. That's my like real type.
Yeah. The first kiss that you had in the villa was very interesting because it was part of the icebreaker challenge.
Yeah.
Janae picked you and Rob. Like, what was your going through your head for that first kiss?
I was like, oh, this is crazy. I was like, this show is wild. I was like, this is crazy. It was fun. I'm just like, wow, this is crazy though.
But you seem to like get a little bit more comfortable. You decided to pick up Serena. Like,
Yeah.
why did you decide to go for that? And then Janae got a little scared. She's like, I'm not wearing underwear. So
Yeah. I don't know. I just got comfortable. Like you said, I just got comfortable. I was like, all right, we here. Let's have a great time. You
hmm
know?
hmm now the ladies had to pick which man they wanted to couple up with. You were the most popular of the night, having Hannah, Serena, and Janae pick you. What was basically going through your mind at that moment when you had three women standing and you had to make this decision soon?
Like just feeling like overwhelmed, like who to pick, who the right person to pick, but you can't really know that because everybody had just met. So it was just like, hey, who do I pick? So
You kissed Serena and Janae. How much was that kiss leading into your decision? You did say Janae's personality was also part of it, so just curious.
I feel like the kiss really ain't make a big impact. I mean, they was both good kisses, whatever, but it was everything just happened so fast with that. I'm not gonna lie. So I just had to make a quick sudden decision.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. Um, so you did talk about options. It looked like you had the most options based on that first situation. Time goes by. You ended up getting dumped from the villa, and your one regret was, I wish I explored more of my
Yeah.
options.
Yeah, I really did wish I would have explored more of my options. Like, instead of just being so closed off the first 3 days. But it is what it is. You live and you learn.
Yeah. Who would you have explored things with?
I probably would have explored things with Serena, maybe Hannah. Yeah, just because I mean, three women did pick me, so I should have explored those other two options. I really feel like I should have like took that serious.
Yeah. What was holding you back from doing so?
Really just really honestly like just talking to the dudes about how they feel about the girl they coupled up with. I'm hearing Kendall talk how he feel about Hannah. I'm hearing Cordell talk about how he feel about Serena. And they, like, it gets serious in there. So just hearing that and also being already coupled up, I was just like, all right, I don't really trying to backdoor one of the bros, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, now I know like you gotta do that.
You gotta. So it's interesting. You're hearing the men talk about their situations. Later on, JaNa pulls you and she's like, "Well, I'm feeling very confused on how you feel about me." And you said, "Well, I think everyone's confused." And she said, "No, like I think the other women are getting more reassurance." So do you like stand by that? Like who from the men's point of view seemed a little bit unsure about their couple? And who seemed 100% confident this is who I want.
Like I said, I feel like everybody in there a little bit confused. It's like one day you feel like everybody feel like everybody feel like they're in love. The next day, the games like kind of stir stuff up. So it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, like, everybody in here started getting confused. And that was just a real statement. It's just like you got people in here on day 2 crying over somebody they just met. So I'm just like, I feel like everybody a little confused. That's real. I mean,
It is real. It is real. Um, so who else? Now that game brought up so many sensitive things, so it makes sense why some people were shook up. One being the body count conversation.
yeah, that
You,
wasn't accurate. That number was not accurate.
where did they get the number from?
I don't know. That's just not accurate though.
Okay, because you and JaNa were saying the same thing about each other's answers.
Yeah,
She's
she told me one thing. She told me something totally different.
Mhm.
And, so I was just like, that's why when you heard that little slick comment, I was like, she lied. I wasn't trying to be funny, but it's just like, okay, she told me, we had a serious talk about that.
Yeah.
So, when I seen that, I was like, oh, damn, she lied. But then I seen mine, I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, all right, it ain't accurate then. We had to talk about that. We both said it's not accurate, and we discussed and fixed that.
Okay, was that part of the conversation when she pulled you afterwards?
Yeah, afterwards, yeah. We had a long conversation afterwards.
Okay. What else came up during that conversation that we weren't shown?
Just that, how she feeling inside, how can I, give you reassurance, stuff like that. It was like, it wasn't just a quick conversation, the conversation was way deeper.
Yeah. So she started pulling Connor. Connor pulled her back for a conversation and everything like that. You seemed really confident. And then somewhere in episode 3, day whatever, you're like, okay, this is now more up in the air. What do you think was that point that like the switch flipped for you? That you're like, we're no longer.
I don't feel like it was, 'cause she was very good at just keeping me feeling like everything was good. Cause it was just like, she straight said, she's like, I know, I'm not Connor's first choice. She's like, I don't want to be nobody's second choice. She told me that. And she was just like, even when Connor came in there, he said this type is, blonde hair, blue eyes, stuff like that. And she was just like, I already know that. So I was confused, just like everybody else. We had a long talk before like she made a decision or whatnot. And, she said everything was good. She was like, I want you to open up more. And I was like, I can do that. I was just like, we only been here for 3 days. It's only so much I can say in 3 days for somebody. I'm being realistic. But, and she made a decision. So it ain't no bad blood, nothing like that. I really hope she do find love and stuff. So I hope everybody do.
Yeah, I think even when you're the first choice, there's still the whether there's effort or like I think that's something that the Islanders often question themselves is like especially if the fans put you guys together at the very beginning. It's like, okay, are we staying together because it's like expected of us or we're going through the motions or is there effort? It seems like for JaNa, she's like, yeah, I'm your first choice, but then there's no more effort going on. Did you feel like the the lack of effort that you were showing was yeah, you being like, well, I can only talk about so much, or do you think maybe you would have put in a little bit more if there was a different match in there for you?
I could have put in a little bit more, but like you said, you only can talk about so much. It's national TV, so it's just like I'm not about to just break down and tell all my childhood traumas on TV. Like
That's fair.
I was saying, so it's just, just one of the type of things, just like, you got to be cautious of what you're saying too. You know what I'm saying? Just, it's like things she was telling me she didn't really want to go in detail about, But we are being recorded, not which I understand that. So it's just one of them type of things, like being cautious in what you say.
Got it. Got it. I mean, it was really early. I think.
It was very early, and that's why I was just like, it's been 3 days, like Woody, I just started like looking at this whole process, like this is kind of crazy. Like it's been 3 days.
Okay. Okay. So you are continuing to watch, right?
Yeah.
We see Rob. He is crying. He is jumping into the pool, upset. You are
Yeah.
almost like on the opposite end of the spectrum where we're not getting many emotions out of you. Rob, we're getting all. Luke, give me your thoughts on Rob.
My thoughts on Rob is that it's confusing in there. I mean, like 1 minute, but the game, like it's you basically being tested, like you're getting tested how strong your relationship is. So I feel like if you can make it through these challenges and through all these, different obstacles and women bombshells coming in, and okay, obviously y'all got a genuine, real connection. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably like, I like Leah, but now this other girl like me. She's beautiful too. It's confusing. So I would have the same emotions too. I would be like, damn, it's just like so much going on.
Okay. He is going about things as if Leah's not being understanding. Leah is like, I guess, perturbed because he seems so on her versus like the whole situation with Liv. Do you see anyone's side more than the other?
I don't see nobody's side no more than the other. I feel like everybody they see exactly what's happening. It's unfolding fast in there. So it's just like Leah's gonna have to respect it because it's like the girl picked him. But I feel like Leah's feeling like, okay, so if she picked you and it's so much great conversation, but why? If it's you all about me, but why? I guess Leah maybe want Rob to just be saying, hey, I'm with Leah. You're a beautiful woman, but I'm closed off. So maybe they haven't had that conversation yet. Maybe I feel like if you establish early, like, hey, me and you, we closed off. I feel like, we genuinely met each other. I would genuinely like to get to know you. Let's lock in. But I don't think people having those type of conversations yet. So it's just that's where all the confusion come in. It's just like, oh, but I thought we was moving this way. But until you genuinely have a conversation about that, everybody's just gonna be confused. Like you gotta I feel like you gotta sit down, talk to the person you with and just be like, look, we locking in. I want to only explore you. I don't care who come in here. And that's the only way it's really gonna work. Because you're gonna be fighting temptation every week. Sorry, I'm losing my voice.
It's okay. Now Serena and Cordell, their relationship seems to be going more up and down. She wanted to end it. Then now that she's giving space,
yeah, I've seen that.
yeah, she's feeling it again. What are your thoughts of what's going on between those two?
I feel like, she's being a real person. She like, okay, am I feeling this? Am I not feeling this? And, I think she's the most realistic one in the whole house because it's just like, for one, you can't move. Like even when I had a conversation with her, she was like, I can't move that fast. I was relating to her. And I was just like, I feel you. I said it genuinely takes time to get to know somebody and be around them and just, open up and just so I feel like, okay, the first 5 days she in there, she's kind of like, all right, I don't know, it's early. She's like, she was even talking about the kids not want to move so fast with, kissing outside the games and challenges, which is understandable. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's realistic, So it's just like I don't think she's crazy for feeling like that. So now that she's been around him for a week, she's like, oh, he does seem like a genuine nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Now she's like, I want to get this a try. So that's realistic to move like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, it's very interesting that you said you guys were relating on that level. Was there any chemistry going on in those conversations, or was it friend vibes?
I talked to her about the kids. I feel like it was chemistry when we definitely had that conversation. And she was basically saying, she would like to do that more and stuff. So, but we kind of, after I had a conversation, I started seeing how Cordell really feel about her. I was just like, all right, he obviously, he like her, which, he shows it. He like her. And it's just, I was just like, all right, cool. I'm not about to come in between their relationship. That ain't really me. It ain't never that serious.
Got it. Got it. So you would not, good thing you're an original, not a Casa boy then.
Yeah, well, I don't want to. Me going in there stirring stuff up would be crazy.
I think that would be fun though. I think.
Oh, if I had to get on that time, like, oh, I'll tear some stuff up. Like
That
if
was
I didn't, like if I didn't know, like if I go in not knowing none of the dudes, I don't know how you feel about nobody, and just go in and just tear stuff apart. Yeah, I can do that.
Would you be down to go back if you could as one of the Castle Boys this season?
um, I don't know.
Um, so this week we got some new bombshells with Andrea and Nicole. They are
Yeah.
stirring stuff up. Now, because your last words were, I wish I explored more, what do you think of Andrea and Nicole? If you were still in that villa, who would you be pulling for a chat, if any?
I think they're both beautiful. You know, they're both beautiful. They both seem confident. You know, I feel like they just both equally matched. Like they both came in with that energy on 10 and just, they look good. So I know everybody in there confused right now. They like even Kendall like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like Kendall mindset changed that fast. You know, so it's just like, come on. It's temptation. It's so much stuff thrown at you, the games, the challenges, everybody emotions is high. So it kind of makes it fun too. That's why I said if you can make it through all of that, y'all obviously it's something real with you too. So
Hmm. Did you watch much of Love Island before you were on the show?
I didn't. That's my only regret.
Really?
Yeah.
You think watching would have like prepared you more?
Oh, most definitely. Well, I know to be real, I haven't watched no reality shows. I'm not a reality TV guy. You know what I'm saying? I watch sports and stuff, but I never watched no reality TV shows.
Okay, all right. So, who are you hoping makes it to the end out of your fellow original Islanders?
I would like to see Rob make it to the end. Obviously, his motions is high right now. He's really into it. I would like to see Serena make it to the end for sure. I would like to see JaNa make it to the end. I hope she genuinely finds like what she's looking for. I'm not like one of them type of dudes who'll be mad or nothing like that. I really want whoever's on there genuinely looking for like something real. I really want them to find that. Whether that's whoever. Like I want to see the originals all make it to the end. Like
Nice, nice. And I guess my last question for you is that what have you taken from Love Island USA that you'll take with you moving forward, whether it's in the dating world or whatever?
take chances. Don't never stop taking chances. That's what I'm gonna take from it. Love Island is a great show. I feel like, if you got the opportunity to do it, why not? You might find something real. And just take chances and just be open. That's what I'm taking from that.
Nice. All right. Thank you.
No problem.